Sneak peek.
Mor, jeg elsker dig.
Okay. Tak.
Hej alle sammen. Jeg står her i det ydre rum selvfølgelig, fordi at vi skal se mere på Star Wars The Old Republic. Og jeg... What?
No, no business. Not
I
supposed to be
can't
here.
be here?
No, not supposed to be here.
Ja, jeg ved ikke, hvad der sker. Vi skal ud og finde James nu. Hej. Jeg blev ikke dræbt af Stormtrooperen lige før. Han var rigtig, rigtig sød ved mig. Til gengæld sidder James her. Han var måske med til at beskytte mig før. Ingen ved, om han havde fingre med i spillet. Lad os prøve at tale lidt om det nye Star Wars-spil. So James, what is so extremely awesome about the new Star Wars The Old Republic game?
Well, the one thing we're bringing in Star Wars The Old Republic that's different from every other massively multiplayer game before it is we're bringing storytelling, which is what we like to define it as the fourth pillar of role-playing games. You know, you have combat, and you have exploration, and you have progression. You also have story. It's always been a part of role-playing games before, but it's really been not a major focus of other MMOs. So in Star Wars The Old Republic, we have full voice-over storytelling, full voice-over for the player character, for the NPCs, very similar to what you see in Mass Effect with very cinematic scenes where you get to choose, how a story progresses, what your character does, and those choices make an immediate impact on, your character's story and also future impacts. You have companion characters that adventure around with you that you can, romance, betray, or just, form a friendship with. It's very... We feel Star Wars, the universe is, and the IP is a very focused on story. It's very important to it. Also, what's important to Star Wars, because it's called Star Wars, is the action and the war. And so combat's a big part of our game as well. It's something we felt most MMOs have slower paced combat, where you run up to an enemy and you smack them around for about 30 seconds and there isn't really much interaction. In Star Wars The Old Republic, we made sure that the combat's a lot more, it's faster paced, there's more interaction, like your lightsaber will actually clash with an enemy's lightsaber, you'll deflect like a blaster bolts back at them, or if you're a trooper or a smuggler who's using a blaster, you can do things like take cover behind like buildings or crates or whichever in the game environment, and it feels very much like a firefight from the movies. So we've spent a lot of time and energy trying to make sure that the combat in our game is evocative of the Star Wars movies.
So probably the whole Star Wars fan base is probably one of the most hardcore fan bases in the world. How important is it for you to include them or seek their guidance in some way?
Well, I think the thing about Star Wars is it's an IP that's pretty easy to understand. So, all of us at BioWare, like most of us at BioWare, are giant Star Wars fans. And so we really understand what Star Wars is about and what our fans want to see. So I don't think we're going to disappoint them. I think on Star Wars: The Old Republic, I think we proved that we know what Star Wars is about and how to really scratch that, the Star Wars itch. And we're going to be doing more of that on Star Wars: The Old Republic. We do listen to, obviously, community is a huge part of the success of BioWare as a whole. So we always look at the boards and what people are saying and make sure we see how they react to announcements we've made and what we're talking about. And we're always, once we go live, obviously the community is going to even be more powerful than it has on previous games because we have to react to what the community is saying about the game.
So, okay, when you're at home and you're thinking, man, I would like to live in the Star Wars universe, which character would you like to be? If you could choose freely, would you be a Jedi?
Actually, to tell you the truth, as a kid, I always wanted to have my own Millennium Falcon and fly around the universe and go wherever I wanted. I think that was actually, I identified more with Han Solo because of the freedom of exploring this vast and really interesting galaxy and going to places that you've never seen before and just having your own starship. That was really cool. being a Jedi obviously is cool in itself. You know, Luke Skywalker was pretty awesome, but I really think it'd be Han Solo.
So you wouldn't mind trying to hurt people with a lightsaber? That would be so sick.
Well, yeah, actually, so in Star Wars: The Old Republic, if I was playing the game, I'd probably pick a smuggler character first, but then I'd probably go with the Sith Warrior, mainly because, you know, my favorite of the Star Wars movies was Empire Strikes Back, and that was really the Darth Vader movie, and I love Darth Vader. He's just such a cool character. You know, one of my favorite fight sequence from the movies was the lightsaber Luke Skywalker duel from Empire. I think it was mainly because Darth Vader actually won. You know, the villain won, and that was so shocking to me as a kid. So, yeah, I'd probably go with Han Solo first, and then I'd go with the Sith Warrior because the Sith Warrior is very evocative of the Darth Vader archetype.
So, pretty insane day, huh?
Yeah, it's been quite busy.
Yeah.
Upholding the law.
I know. I need to ask you these questions. I've seen like all your movies and stuff, right? And it's like they never really show. Do you use like your powers on women to get them home when you're out chilling with the guys and Chewie and stuff? And like, Chewie, let me show you this. You like Jedi power women?
Well, it's not really the Jedi way, but it has been done a few times.
Oh, I knew it. I just knew it. So it's just sometimes like, haha, I can show you I have like the biggest sword at home to make like cliche stuff.
Yeah. Come see my lightsaber.
Oh, that is a good one. So who gets the most women? Is it like Chewie or you? Because Chewie has like fur all over and he's like really friendly.
Well, Chewie would get the most women.
Seriously?
Yeah, if we don't use the Jedi mind tricks.
Oh, so you use that on Chewie to mess him up, and then you use it on women to get them.
Occasionally it has been done, yeah.
That is pretty sick. I want Jedi powers.
But not everyone can be chosen for Jedi powers. Depends
You
on your
think you could use
midichlorian
me?
counts.
Could you use me? Am I like, I don't know, am I too fat or big or?
It depends on your midichlorian count.
On what?
Midichlorian counts. Is it
How
how
big
strong
am
the
I?
force is within you?
Can you see that? Like from, do I have to do anything? Like stand strong? No?
No, you can sense some of it, but most of it is done by a blood test.
Wow. Should we go get that blood test?
You can, yeah. Come to the Jedi Temple, we'll test you.
Yeah, sweet. You got a ride?
Yep. Speed
it.
outside.
Okay, nu har jeg fået det der tal, ikke? Og jeg ved ikke, nu skal vi se, om det virker. Måske virker det. Nu er hun ude og hente vores tasker, ikke? Men nu prøver jeg det seriøst. Han lærer mig lidt af det. Nu må vi se, om det virker. Oh, hello. Thank you. Du vil gerne med mig hjem.
Huh?
Du
What
vil,
are you doing with your hand?
du vil gerne med mig hjem.
I don't understand, sorry. What language is that?
Det virker ikke, okay? Det virker ikke. Nu gider jeg ikke mere. Vi ses, nu går jeg.